Hello and welcome to another snow report brought to you by Sauze Online. It is Friday the 26th of January and today's introduction comes from Run 48 in the Bowl, and this is the first time since Monday that we've been actually able to get into the bowl because of high winds. We've got Mount Fratelli in the background, the two-man going up. That is the link, and unfortunately that has been shut since, well, Monday was the last opportunity for people to get up there. There is still a little bit of wind hanging around today, but thankfully it's not anything like it was at the beginning of the week. Yeah, tough week for those who have been out. I think this week's video though, we do want to come and see the bowl because we haven't seen it all week, but this week's video we are going to be concentrating on the slopes in Sauze, the lower slopes, so maybe, well yeah, definitely Run 2000, Run 11, maybe see what Clotes is like. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, I'm beginning to waffle on. Yes. Shall we go and see what the bottom of the bowl's like? Just a few patches appearing on 48. But remember, this is all natural snow. No cannons on here. Oh, they've actually closed that section. Hello. So there are two ways down to the bottom where the two chairlifts are, and they've closed one of them. I guess that's to preserve the snow on that, so everybody's coming down this side, and no doubt next week they might close this side and reopen that one, but it's all about preserving the snow. Here we are with some regulars. You say you're in Sauze this time?
Yes.
Yes, you want to introduce yourselves?
Alison from Cardiff.
Wynne from Cardiff.
David from Cardiff.
And we're back January the 12th, 2025 in Sauze.
Oh, you're back in Sauze?
On the 12th of Jan.
Very good.
Thank
This
you.
chap's from Leicester.
Yeah.
Hello Leicester man.
He's from Leicester.
We've got Leicester, we're international, Wales and Leicester. So,
No, you can pronounce it properly.
yeah, I can pronounce Cardiff.
Have a go.
Have a
Come
go.
on, have a go.
What is it
David.
again?
David.
Have a good day.
David.
David.
Ah, you got
There
it.
we go, there we go.
Nice to see you.
Yes.
Give our best
Are you having a
to
good
Sinead.
week anyway?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
And whilst we're on the chairlift, we'll give the forecast for next week as well, because it's looking settled. We don't have any real change in the forecast, so apart from the wind, we're not going to have as much wind next week, which is good. But temperatures, it's still going to be higher than it should be at this time of the year. Unseasonably warm for this time of year. So yeah, double-digit figures again. Not really dropping below zero on an evening until Wednesday, you were saying, I think.
Yeah, and then it's only -1, so not
Yeah.
super cold.
Not super cold, so
Pack your factor 50.
indeed. I don't think you'll need your thermals next week. Number 11 is skiing not too bad today, but I can appreciate it hasn't been like this all week because of the amount of people who have funneled down onto this. But it's, I guess the conditions, you've got to take into account that we have had rain on this run, so it is a little bit icy in places, a little bit firmer. It's not that nice forgiving snow, but it's still...
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I thought it would be worse than this.
Yes, so did I, but we are the only two on it. Oh no, there's 3 more people just about to come down and join us, but yeah, so there we go. But yeah, it's not too bad. Anyway, we're going to carry on down, take the Laganero chairlift up and take a look at 2000.
Oh, hello.
New goggles.
Finally, I've got something new.
It's time for chairlift chit chat. So here we are on the Laganero chairlift for this week's chairlift chit chat.
Why Lipsin has asked how easy or difficult it is to get from Sauze to Montgenev and back. Would we recommend skiing there and back or take transportation over?
Well,
and is there a different kind of lift ticket?
Oh right, okay. Well, this week it's been pretty tricky indeed with the links shut. If you want to just tick it off and say you've skied across from Italy to France, it's great for that.
Doable, isn't it?
Absolutely doable. I think if you're a good intermediate skier, you can get to France within a couple of hours from Sauze at least. The flip side of that, if you get the taxi over there, it gives you more time to obviously ski the slopes in Montgenev and Clavière.
For a 6-day pass, you don't need a different ticket, do you? You've got 2 days included in that.
You do indeed.
But if you have a 4 or 5 day, or basically less than 6 days,
Yes.
you would have to add an extension. Is
You
that
do,
right?
yes, and I think it's about €25 for the
Something like
extension,
that.
but you can get that at the ticket office in Montgenev.
Okay, now we're moving on to a couple of questions about beer.
Oh, here we go. This
So
is better.
Phil's asking if you can recommend any local Italian beers, and the boys from Sweden are coming out to Sauze soon and want to know where they can get some nice beers on the slopes.
There's a few more IPAs and sort of artisan beers, if you like, creeping into some of the bars in town. I know the Hotel Derby have got a couple on draft. K2 have got, what's it called in K2, that
Is it
one?
a hazy thingy?
No, you're thinking of
Hazy
you're thinking of the
Jane.
morning after. But I know the Derby were pretty much. I think they were the first to get some local artisan beers in. So go and check the Derby out. On the mountain, it's normally just lager, isn't it? Unfortunately, The
Drink
lager.
wine or prosecco.
Drink. You're in Italy. Drink.
That's
Yeah,
what I would
absolutely.
say.
Drink wine or prosecco. There you go.
Okay, now we've got a couple of Sestriere related questions. First one, someone's arriving to Club Med in Pragelato on the 28th of Jan. Could you tell us if the runs down to Club Med are open and what the conditions are like?
They're not, unfortunately. No, the cable car is, obviously, but the run down to Pragelato isn't, so you'll get the cable car straight into the Banchetta area of Sestriere. But yeah, unfortunately you can't get down to Pragelato.
Sestriere as well, how long does it take to ski from Sestriere to Montgenev? I guess it's similar to skiing from Sauze.
Yeah, you take the cable car up, the gondola up, and then you're straight onto Fritevi, so probably a little bit shorter than Sauze, but allow for 2 hours, I would say, if you're an intermediate skier.
What areas of the Via Lattea only open at the weekend?
In Sauze, we've got the Ginevras area, which is over to our left at the moment. Usually only open at weekend. We haven't even had it open at the weekend this year. But yeah, other than that, I think Ginevras is the only area, actually, I know that specifically opens at the weekend.
And then it's
Maybe the
just a
top
few
drags
runs. Yeah.
in Sestriere, the drag lifts which take you right up to the top. But yeah, other than that, generally speaking, it is open.
Last question from Matt. He's coming out to Sestriere with his son in half term and is wondering where there's some quieter runs during the busy period.
Half term? Oh, hello.
And also which areas are good to kind of start the week on and then progress to?
In Sauze or Sestriere?
Sestriere.
Or in Sestriere. Half term is half term, unfortunately. It's going to be busy everywhere.
It's also Italian holidays that week.
This year it's
So
Italian holidays.
Bring your fancy dress for Pancake Day because
Yeah.
everyone will be dressed up.
In Sauze, the Bourget drag tends to be quieter because it's a drag lift, so that area. And it's a little bit tucked away as well. But Sestriere, it's all open. You can't really hide in Sestriere. The run from the top of the two drags which go up by the snowpark, I think we mentioned this last week, there's a nice run there which takes you all the way down to Borgata. That is a nice gentle run.
That's a
Okay, that is it for this week's Chairlift Chit Chat, I think. So if you have submitted a question and we haven't got round to it, it might be because it was too late or we just didn't see it. So apologies for that. But drop them in the comments drop them in the comments below for next week's Chairlift Chit Chat if you do have any questions. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've come off the Lagadero chairlift now and we are at 29 Alta, but it's essentially all one run. So you've got 29 Alta, feeds into 42, which then feeds into 2000. This little section at least is okay. Okay, we're halfway down run 2000 now, and I think generally speaking it's okay, isn't
Yeah,
it?
not too bad.
Not too bad.
The upper part was nicer.
Snowboarders always make it sound worse. Yeah. And that's not a negative about snowboarders. I'm not anti-snowboarders, but they do when that snowboard like scrapes across the... but anyway, yeah, so 2000's not too bad at all. We're going to carry on down. What should we do next? We're going to go down, check Clotes, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to go and have a look at Clotes, which is the lowest run, which takes you into Sauze. We're not going to go all the way down. We're going to hang a left and get the Sportinia chairlift, but we'll see what the top of Clotes is like. This is the lowest slope which takes you into Sauze. You can see the village off in the distance. So this has had a battering with the rain, hasn't it? So the fact that we can still ski down it, I'm taking as a positive. It is only half a piece, as I say, but it's all fine. You can.
It's soft and slushy, isn't it?
It is slushy. Yeah, we have had very warm temperatures this week, and that is continuing today. But yeah, so this is evidence you can still ski down to the village of Sauze.
And don't forget, if you don't fancy the look of this, you can always download on the Clotes chairlift. You can do that on both the Clotes, Sportinia and Jovenso.
And that will deliver you back down to Paolo Schalp's ski rental shop, which is one of our partners in the ski rental world.
Yeah,
So a little plug there. If you haven't booked your skis, jump online, sauzeonline.com/shop, and then get some great deals on ski rental.
Yes.
Oh, we did have one last chairlift chit-chat question from Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Dogs aren't allowed on the chairlift, I'm afraid. Sorry. Okay, we've just come back down into Sportinia now. Yeah, a few little patches appearing on 12 there, but I think on the whole everything is tickety-boo, and it's even going to get better because it's time for... Okay, this week's wine of the week is it's just a little Barbera, I think. A little cheeky Barbera. I didn't get the label. It's all very busy. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, if you're out here next week, just ask Simi for the wine of the week, which I believe is a Barbera. Cheers. Okay, that is it. Thank you for watching. Just a quick summary. This week has been probably the toughest that we've had so far this season. What with the wind. In fact, we only came up Monday, didn't we? Monday and today.
Tuesday.
Oh no, Tuesday we came up for ski school.
Yeah.
I know that it was particularly icy on Wednesday. It was pretty horrendous on Wednesday. But today's a different day, and it just goes to show that within a space of a day things can completely be different on the mountain. It's a nice day today. We've got softer pistes, which is good. This temperature is a little concerning, and as I said earlier, it is going to continue into next week as well, so it remains to be seen. There are a few little patches appearing, brown patches appearing, but generally speaking the coverage is good, and there is certainly enough snow to avoid those patches. So if you're out next week, hopefully you'll have a great week. If you are out next week, then if you see us on the mountain, stop and say hello. We will be in Moncrons again on Tuesday from 5:30, so do come along to that. This week was an absolute cracker. We had some bumper bags of tea bags arrive, and cheese, chocolate, but maybe I don't know what we're missing. Mini eggs, that's what we're missing. If you're coming out to Sauze and you need free ride lessons, this is your man. Sauze Venti as well. Tuesdays and Fridays down at La Granja. You do the you don't do the DJing, do you?
No, I don't.
You organise it all, so that's it. So if you're coming out to Sauze, hopefully you'll have a fantastic week, and we'll see you later. Okay, so here we are, just about to do the shout outs. We better rattle through these because we're running out of battery. So here we go. We've got the Monkey Shave Tails. They want to shout out for Tom, Callum, Charlie and James. They're arriving end of Jan. And then we've got Tony Vendito. Shout out to his family. Hey, Tony. So yeah, hello to Tony Vendito's family. We've got, oh, hello, the Reverend Patrick Foley and his wife Sheila. Apparently you watch each week, so thank you very much. That's from Ben and May from Dublin.
Okay, moving on, we've got Gaz and Sarah from sunny Wakefield.
Go on,
You're
Wakey.
coming out at the end of the month in your camper van,
Oh,
so
hey,
enjoy
very good.
that trip in your camper. We've got the ski ladies from Leicester, that's Claire, Tracy and Gail, arriving on Sunday. Cindy from Devon with the Surrey girls arrived yesterday, 10 of them hitting the slopes of Sauze. Hope you're having a good time, ladies.
All right, a shout out to Team Bolton, Team Lawson, the Cairns, Dooley and Ruiz. I do apologise, I haven't got my glasses on, but yes, you're arriving on Sunday and you're staying at also Bianco a beer in Sportinia. Fantastic. We've got Will, Matt, Guy, Paul, Coop, Kieran and Ashley from Torquay. They're coming out with Nick, Alicia and Grant. And could we say hello to or wish Nick a happy 60th birthday for the 1st of Feb?
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday.
Okay, we've got Christopher David. A shout out to the Barclay family who are travelling from Northern Ireland. Very good. and Australia. Wow, meeting in Sauze next week, and to the Allison family joining them for the weekend. That's especially Poppy, Jensen, Milo, who are skiing for their first time. Enjoy that, guys.
Shout out to fellow ski bums, please. Mano and Brian, who can't be in Sestriere this year. And that's from David. Get well soon, Brian.
That was Mona, by the way.
What?
Apologies, Mona.
Mona, I do need to get my glasses on. I do apologise.
All right, we've got Andy, Sarah, Mike, Nick, Claire, Laura, Dan and Sammy. You're staying also again. We'll see you guys next week.
More people in also.
Yes.
And then we've got the Danish Frutte, is it? Frutte?
Frutte.
The Danish Frutte ski group. Hello to you. We've got Lee and Ruby Cleaver, Tony and Harley Fryer, Lily, Gracie and Lee.
Lee Flat Out Fryer.
I'm just going to hand it over to you, look. I can't see what I'm doing here.
We've got the Black Country Boys. Apparently we need to watch out for the lime green t-shirts on Tuesday and the Superheroes Wednesday. A sight to behold. That's Gary, Calvin, Dave, Andy, Charlie, John, Mark and Phil. Now there's one that you missed from this week. Apologies, guys.
Oh, is that from Kev?
Yep.
Yes. We saw you in Moncrons. So 15 of you, I think, and they all had birthday celebrations as well. Old Paddy's 81, Big Lewis is 50 on the day that you arrived. David's 25 on Thursday, so that must have been yesterday. Also a quick mention to lightweight Mark. We need a very weak wine of the week. Well, I don't know if it was weak or not this week, but anyway.
Last but not least,
yes,
we've got my very good friends, Emily, well, yours as friend as well, Emily and Andrew arriving tomorrow. Can't wait to see you guys and looking forward to spending some time with you this week.
Indeed, excellent. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for watching this far.